Hello, everyone. Welcome to BIA's National Honor Society Awards Ceremony Night. Thank you for being here, and give everyone a round of applause. I am Mrs. Emily Keiss. I am Vice Headmaster here at BIA, and I just wanted to welcome everyone and to get us started for this evening. We have two very exciting events happening tonight. We first have our National Honor Society induction ceremony, and then we will have our annual award ceremony. So this is a virtual event. I hope that we have lots of families from around the world tuning in tonight. We do have an audience, though. We had our new inductees bring their parents along so that we can have National Honor Society here, as well as some of our parents. So hopefully we will have a chance to all be together in person soon, but we're very happy that you can tune in virtually as well. So we're here for a really good night, and we're happy to have somewhat of an audience. So at this point, I would love to welcome our Master of Ceremonies for tonight, Dr. Swartz. Please give him a hand.
Welcome. I'm really honored to be able to begin tonight's National Honor Society induction ceremony. I'm simply the chapter advisor. What that means is this is really a student-run event, okay, student-run program. It was formed 10 years ago at BIA. I have a picture of the original founding members. They established the bylaws. Subsequent members of the National Honor Society have amended the bylaws, etc. You'd be very proud of how they run their programs. I simply sit off to the side, and the students run the events, run the meetings. They do it by Robert's Rules of Order. It's extremely well done. I can simply read, if I wanted to, the minutes of our secretary, Sarah, does an excellent job of keeping notes. So I said we formed 10 years ago, and this is our current membership. If the picture looks a little bit odd with halos around everybody, it's because our IT director, Mr. Shin, in order to maintain social distancing, had only 2 people at a time in the photo, and then he put it together as a composite. You can see even Kelvin, it looks like he's fading right into the picture there. The original members of the National Honor Society named it the UD Spurgeon chapter, as well as the Faculty Council, in recognition of one of the founding heads of the school, along with his wife, Nora Spurgeon. And of course, we're in Spurgeon Hall here tonight as well. I want to talk just a second about the National Honor Society. It's a very prestigious organization. It's the premier organization to recognize outstanding high school students. It was formed 100 years ago. This is the 100th year of the organization, making it one of the oldest and most prestigious organizations in the United States. The membership is one of the highest honors that can be awarded a high school student. Members are selected on the basis of 4 characteristics. Many times people think that, this is basis of academics, having a high GPA. Well, that's the minimum requirement to even be considered to make an application is a GPA of 3.5. But there are other standards as well. So scholarship is met with the standard of meeting a 3.5 GPA, but they also have to meet standards in terms of service, in terms of leadership, and in terms of character. And they maintain this throughout their time as a member of the National Honor Society. Maybe I'll just take a quick anecdote that pops into my mind now, but to give you an example in terms of the high standard has to be met, my elder son, Jonathan, when he got inducted into the National Honor Society, in a very prestigious event like this one, in an auditorium, right before he walked on stage, he was somebody said, well, I'll give you $20 to make a pratfall on the stage. So he walked forward and received his certificate, and then made a pratfall, and walked off the stage and was promptly booted out of the National Honor Society. So he was in for just a very short time. I tell that anecdote generally to the new members that you have to maintain your standards throughout your time at BIA in terms of all four of those characteristics. This is our current officers. And you're going to hear briefly from them tonight. Nana will actually conduct the ceremony. I'll step aside, as I usually do in the meetings, and she'll conduct the program tonight. And these are our current members. Last year, we were unable to do this ceremony. But we did have some of the members of the dorm came down and were able to get photos of them. So these two photos in the bottom were taken from when we were able to present them their certificates. So tonight we're very fortunate to be able to actually present certificates to them. This is the program that we'll have. I'm going to leave this up here. Each of you in the audience here has a program, but for those that are tuning in our broadcast, I'll leave this up during the program tonight so they can be able to see what's happening. At this point, I'd like to invite our four criteria presenters to please come forward and take their seats at the tables. Okay, please, four criteria presenters. I'd now like to invite the BIA Headmaster and the chapter president to come forward and please take their seats at the front here. Okay, I'm going to invite now to conduct the program Nana. She will first come and light one of the candles. Four of them represent the four criteria, and then the one main candle. She'll come and light the candle, and then you will take over the program at that point. Okay, Nana?
Good evening, everybody. Dr. Lagrateria, Dr. Swartz, members of the faculty, parents, and students, welcome to the 2021 NHS Induction Ceremony. Please give us a hand. We are gathered here to formally recognize these students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of the NHS chapter. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2011, and with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, our students have been acting as role models for our other students, in addition to strong academic records which establish our eligibility for membership. Our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations. We serve our community and school through many student-driven organizations such as game nights and movie nights, which we have conducted throughout the last year. We are proud of the record of accomplishment and welcome these new members into our society and bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. It is at this time that we proclaim to all an audience that members of the Bridgeport International Academy chapter in the National Honor Society have been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the four qualities that serve as standards of the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study while knowing the lasting benefits of cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in our life, which leads to highest success, and it can only be acquired in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes a lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their life, expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Thank you.
And next we will have leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence in the school, in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their goals of common success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
And next we will have service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. It's a willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensations or public recognitions. It's the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
And lastly, we have character.
Everyone sitting here today and every member of NHS really exemplifies what it means to have character. But what is character? Character is what makes us different from each other. It's what makes us unique. Without character, our identity is lost. It is that foundation and roots that we grow on as we mature. Character is also the spitting image of self-control. We need to act in accordance with our words and be people of integrity. Thank you and congratulations to all of the new members.
Thank you again to our members for talking about each of the criteria for us. Can we please give them another hand? So at this time, will the new inductees please rise and raise your right hand and repeat the pledge with me. Anyone in the audience can follow along in your program. So please repeat after me. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of the school. Thank you so much. And now we will begin to give tokens of membership to each of the new members, the new inductees, and the current members. New and current senior members will be receiving an honor stole, and all new inductees will be receiving certificates of membership, and all current members will be receiving pins. So I would like to invite up Dr. Lagateria to give out the pins for everybody. And now, as your name is called, please come forward onto the stage to receive your tokens of membership, starting with Ariane Fayed Costa. Next is Songmin Kim.
We're bowing because we can't shake hands.
And next is Yoon Sun Kim. Thank you. And next, can we have Kelvin Nguyen? And next, can we have Sarah Nguyen? And then can we have Alvia Pham? Our next member is Jenny Pham, but she couldn't be here tonight because she went back to her home country. So can we just give her a round of applause? But next we have Nanamito. Next, can we have Micus Weatherall? And next, can we have Keita Yamada? And next up, can we have Cindy Yu? Moving on to our new inductees, we're going to be starting with the senior class. Can I have Sam Nguyen come up to the stage? And then next up, can we have Heen Pham? Moving on to our junior class, the next new inductee would be Ji-hyun Park, but she also is not here today because she went back to her home country, so can we just give her a round of applause? But moving on to our sophomore class, can we please have Becker Muhammad come to the stage? And next, can we have Jalen Padilla? And then last but not least, can we please have Samuel Saperstein to the stage? Congratulations to our new inductees. Can we please give everybody another round of applause? And now please welcome our principal, Dr. Lagerteria, who will offer congratulatory remarks to our new inductees.
Thank you, Nanami. What a beautiful program. What a beautiful bunch of young people. Let's give them a big round of applause. The school is really an integrated community with students from all over the world, with local students, and it's a beautiful sight to be in here day in and day out and see young people getting along with one another as if the world was a different place in this school than it is outside. My heart goes out to your parents for sending your kids here, and also to all of you students who have made the effort to make this place a real beautiful place in this time in history. So I want to thank you for that. I'll be brief. Congratulations to all the newly inducted members of the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society is a perfect fit here at BIA, as we too recognize scholarship, leadership, service, and character as fundamental to a student's growth. The Hugh D. Spurgeon chapter is a great honor to our school and to each and every one of you. Congratulations, thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you all for attending our NHS induction ceremony. Please give everybody another round of applause. And now I would like to invite up Dr. Swartz to begin the awards ceremony for the next portion of the night. Thank you so much.
Very nice job, Nana and everybody. National Honor Society has been a real pleasure working with you. You've done an extraordinary job during the year, and in terms of service, in terms of working together, coordination, and really helping the community, helping the school. I really appreciate it. Welcome now to the 2021 Bridgeport International Academy Awards. I'm Dr. Frederick Swartz, and I'll serve as Master of Ceremonies for the program. However, many of the individual award presentations will be done by other administrators and faculty members. The awards program is undoubtedly one of the favorite nights of the year for our faculty and administrators. Throughout the school year, we are continually moved and impressed by the character and effort and talent of our students. They make teaching a joy for us. It's really an outstanding group of students. I mean, it's really, I can't convey enough to the students, enough to the parents, that this is an extraordinary group of students that are really inspiring. It's inspiring to come to school. They move your heart. I'm speaking on behalf of all the faculty and administrators. I wish you could have our experience with these students. It's like they have so much heart, respect. It's just beauty, and being able to teach them. Tonight, we get to recognize many of these outstanding students who have inspired us, and we truly have a stellar group of students. Most of the awardees have been selected by a committee made up of faculty and administrators. Some are recognized for meeting clearly defined standards such as hours of community service or honor roll criteria. This will be a unique program. Before COVID-19 protocol, we used to be able to have the students come here and be able to present them personally the awards. Tonight, it's a virtual ceremony, although we're able to be here physically speaking in terms of actually handing them the awards. They mostly receive their physical awards beginning tomorrow. Although members of the National Honor Society that are here, I have yours prepared, so at the end of the program tonight, be sure you pick up the physical awards. With the exception of the 4 pillar awards, which were presented in April, students are unaware of what awards they will be receiving tonight. Let's begin by welcoming our headmaster, Dr. Frank Lagerteria, for both welcoming remarks and to recognize again the 4 students who were awarded the 4 pillar awards.
Thank you, Dr. Swartz. Welcome again, everyone, and thank you for joining us in person and online this evening. BIA's mission includes academic excellence, character development, creativity, and global citizenship. Here at BIA, we uplift these values through what we call the 4 Pillar Awards. During our recent telethon, and by the way, thank you very much. I know there are many donors in the audience, and we're really grateful for all of your donations. We made our goal. We made our goal, by the way. So during our recent telethon, we honored those students who best exemplified these values. So before we get into the academic awards program this evening, I would like to once again honor this year's 4 Pillar Awards recipients. The award for academic excellence went to Alvi. The award for character went to Hian. The award for creativity went to Liam. And finally, the award for global citizenship went to Kata. These students have made their mark on BIA, as have their predecessors. Their names appear on our perpetual plaque for future generations to admire and appreciate. Congratulations once again, and thank you.
By the way, you've perhaps noticed some very beautiful senior photos. When you see the pictures of the seniors, very often we have two photos of them, and they're actually done by a student, Liam. Liam, who, maybe I'll back up here a second, and the senior photos, there's Liam. Many times you'll see two photos for the seniors, one with the black background, one with a more colorful background during the program tonight, and we're really appreciative of Liam for creating those. They're beautiful. And let me go back up. I'm going to start tonight with the President's Education Awards. These come to us from the White House, and received letters from the White House and from the head of the Department of Education, the Secretary of Education. So let me read a couple brief sentences from the letters that came with them. First, from the President. Through your determination and resilience to push forward, you have reached this ultimate accomplishment of being recognized for this prestigious award. Dr. Biden and I are pleased to congratulate you on receiving the 2021 President's Education Award. And for the Secretary of Education, the President and I are pleased to join your family, friends, and community in celebrating you on receiving the President's Education Award. You bring such a bright light to this world and serve as a great example to your peers and students across the country. You should be proud of your accomplishment in receiving such an outstanding award. Continue to show great consistency in your academic studies by reaching even higher marks throughout your educational career. So we're going to start, oops, sorry. By the way, there's two levels of awards. There's an Excellence Award, the Gold Level Award, and there's an Achievement Award. So we go through the program tonight for the Educational Awards, the President's Education Awards. We'll first start with the Achievement and go to the Excellence Awards. I'm going to invite different faculty members to come up and make these presentations. First, I'll invite up Mr. Swartz, who teaches English and Actor Studio at the BIA. He graduated from Cornell University degree in Communications and was also part of their drama program. At Cornell, he was a member of Cornell's branch of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars, a Cornell Tradition Fellow, and performed over 800 hours of community service and work experience while at Cornell, as well as publishing scholarly articles. And he's a graduate of BIA, where he was president of the National Honor Society while he was here. Mr. Swartz.
Ever since mankind first painted on the walls of caves, they've decided to try and record and exemplify human truths. Literature is the recording. It is the human spirit written in form to show both what we can accomplish, what we have accomplished, and what we hope to accomplish. That said, I would like to introduce the recipient to the President's Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, Kristen Pham. And for the President's Education Award for Academic Excellence in Literature, I would like to introduce the recipient, Cindy. Thank you.
Yeah, the faculty is very sorry they can't personally present them, but this is the nature of the protocol we're in right now. Next, we'll give the President's Education Award in Mathematics. And presenting that will be our mathematics teacher, Mr. Ron, who's been a math teacher at BIA for 11 years. He holds a BA in philosophy from Tufts University, one of the nation's top universities. And he had a perfect score in the math portion of the SAT. Mr. Ron.
Just want to remind everyone in the audience, just walking up here, I feel very nervous. So, I mean, good job, everyone. Each year, the school is very fortunate to welcome several students who are just so phenomenal in math. And I'd like to highlight the three just this year. I'm sure many I can highlight next year as well. She has shown marked progress, and when I think about her, I'm reminded of the special privilege that we teachers have, and that is to see our students outgrow us and eventually outperform us, outtake us in so many respects. I'd like to present the President's Award for Achievement to Nanamito. And of course, there are those who so excel. The following two students have showcased such outstanding excellence in mathematics. I'm confident when I say this, after 10 years of teaching, that they can compete with the best. I'd like to present the President's Award for Excellence to Yoon Sun and Kang. Thank you very much.
A lot of these students, I won't highlight individually, but most all of our students had A's in their college courses, and I know that Yoon-sun, for example, A's, Kang, A's, and even we've had one student finish Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 this year at the university level as well. So it's been, anyway, really outstanding students. Next we'll go to the Science Award, and I'll be invited Miss L to come up and present in that. She teaches science as well as Japanese at BIA. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in biology, but also holds teaching certifications in multiple sciences. She's a graduate of BIA, where she was valedictorian with a 4.0 GPA. She was president of the student council. She logged more than 600 hours of community service while she was here. And she's uniquely sensitive to the situation of international students, as she was a middle school student in Korea, where she lived away from her family and had to do all her classes in the Korean language without any accommodation. Miss L.
Thank you so much, Dr. Swartz. Science is really special at BIA. Thank you, everybody, for all of your hard work, academically, creatively, and as leaders. You have put so much energy and time in the subject material, as well as helping others, all those people around you. So please help me in recognizing the recipients of this year's Presidential Science Award for Academic Achievement to Sungmin, Jenny, and Sam. It is also my privilege and honor to present the Presidential Science Award for Excellence to Alvia, Yunsun, and Kristen. Thank you.
So this is an example of Liam's work. You know, you see Alvia, you see Kristen's photos, senior photos, and they appear a number of times. You'll see both versions of it, but excellence. Go on to the Social Studies Presidential Awards. I'd like to invite two presenters for this. Mr. Matthew Keiss, who teaches history at BIA as well as the college and careers classes. And he graduated with a BA in Human Services from SUNY Empire. And Ms. Lily Shapiro, who teaches an upper-level psychology class. She's also Director of Admissions at BIA. And she graduated summa cum laude, straight A graduate of UB with a degree in psychology, where she's also co-authored 2 scholarly publications. As a former senior research support specialist with the University of Buffalo's Division of Behavioral Medicine. Mr. Keiss, Ms. Shapiro.
Hello. Thank you, Dr. Swartz. So this is my first year teaching psychology at BIA, and I just wanted to say, first of all, how proud I am of all the students and how far they've come. I have a very unique situation where I worked here a long time ago, and so I've seen also the seniors now as freshmen. So I've also really seen the students that I specifically have really blossom and really seen that transition. The next few individuals that I'd really like to highlight have truly shown great ability in the subject of psychology. Throughout the year, they've really blown me away with their class discussions, their questions, their consistent hard work, as well as their beautiful and intricate projects. Side note, I did receive a full depiction of Finding Nemo, fully depicting psychological theories that I legitimately thought was from the movie, but it was not. It was actually hand-drawn. So I was very impressed. And then lastly, of course, last but not least, their exams. And so without further ado, I would like to present the Presidential Academic Award for Achievement to Ji-Hyun Park and Olivia Strawn. And next, I would like to present the Education Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence to Liam Micus and, spoiler alert, Cindy. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Keiss, the history teacher here at BIA, and I have the honor of announcing the recipients of the Presidential Education Award for Academic Excellence to 4 deserving individuals. These 4 students were exemplary in all areas of class this year. Those areas include classwork, homework, participation, and of course, examinations. While many students did very well this year, these 4 really set the bar high and were consistent from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to present the Presidential Education Award for Academic Excellence to Becca Muhammad, Sam Saperstein, Alan Vianelli, and Keita Yamada. Congratulations. Thank you.
In addition to the 4 Pillars Award, BIA has a special award called the Ambassador Award. I'm going to be bringing up their Vice Headmaster to present the Ambassador Award. She's not only Vice Headmaster, but also Residential Life Coordinator. She teaches a character education class and fine arts class at BIA. She has also taught English and college and careers here. She holds a Bachelor in Mathematics from SUNY Empire, as well as a degree from SUNY Orange with a concentration in English language. And she's fluent in Japanese. Mrs. Keiss.
So the BIA Ambassador Award isn't an award we give every year. It's kind of an award that we save for students that really stand out and that we feel really fit this description. So as it says up here, for exemplifying friendliness, creating harmony, demonstrating humble service, building international and intercultural bridges between people. BIA is such a diverse place, and it's full of different cultures and different personalities. And the two people I'm about to share with you really bridge the gap, and they do it actively. They are friendly to everyone. They create connections all across the globe, all across different grade levels. They just are very genuine human beings that we really, the staff came together and decided that these two individuals truly represent ambassadors, people that can really connect people together and serve as a glue to the school. So the first student that will be receiving the BIA Ambassador Award goes to Eugen An. Eugen is our postgraduate student. So she was here this year working on her postgraduate degree from BIA. She is an amazing older sister to everyone. She really knows how to be that person. She knows how to guide and how to serve all of her younger siblings here at BIA. And she did an amazing job. I hope everyone tuned into the telethon. But she did this video where she got essentially the whole school involved in this flash mob dancing, which, you know, as a teacher who teaches a group of students, I don't know how she did it, and everyone participated and it looked amazing. She did it flawlessly, but she really knows how to bridge gaps. She knows how to connect people and pull people in and get that out of them. So she really, really represents this Ambassador Award. So let's give her another hand. The next BIA Ambassador Award goes to my friend Joseph Lopez. Joe is a treasure here at BIA. You know, unfortunately, you know, he's graduating, he's moving on, but even since he was a freshman, it was really a pleasure to watch him grow and watch him just be true to who he is. You know, he's friendly to everyone, inclusive to all, and really, I think, you know, sees it as his mission to bring joy to others, you know, and so he really stands out as someone who does connect people together and tries to make everyone comfortable around them. So he truly, again, exemplifies this award. So please give him a hand. Thank you.
Okay, don't go anywhere, Mrs. Keiss. We're going to move on to the Headmaster Awards, which are our special awards for particular areas and subject areas. And the first one's going to be the one in terms of fine arts, and I'll have Mrs. Keiss come back and present the fine arts. Thank you.
Okay, so fine arts. This year we really were stacked in terms of talented, creative people who really had a lot of ideas to share. But one person stood out above the rest because she was so committed to making things, and I was blown away by her creativity. She was able to see things and produce things that I wasn't able to see, and it was amazing to see her work. And I actually didn't know she had that in her. So it was a really wonderful year with this student to get to know that creative side to her. So I was really grateful for that time. So the Fine Arts Headmaster Award goes to Jenny. Thank you.
I'm going to invite for the Drama Award, Mr. Swartz, who I mentioned also was in the drama program at Cornell and guiding the drama here at BIA. Thank you.
Webster's dictionary defines drama. Sorry, I have to do that every single year. No, in reality, we have a rather small and close-knit group of drama students this year. Due to coronavirus, the large and elaborate performances we generally plan every year were almost impossible. And so instead, we focused on personal interaction and really developing our own individual skills. And nowhere greater did I see that than in the following two students. I would like to welcome the winners, Michelle Fayed Costa and Thomas Burr. Thank you.
And catch a little bit of their performance at the BIA Benefit Night, which you can find online. Just really excellent. Next, I'd like to have Miss L come back and be able to present the Japanese award. Miss L.
All right, so these wonderful students have really gone above and beyond in their effort and their quality. So please help me in welcoming up, or in awarding, our Headmaster Award for Japanese, Mateus and Jalen. Thank you.
The next three awards are presented by Mr. Shin in terms of digital arts. He's going to do publications, and perhaps you've noticed our publications. Really excellent newsletter, for example, that they put out. Really an excellent publications team. Computer science will do as well. And even today, I guess it was, the Board of Education of Bridgeport just wrote congratulating us on an excellent newsletter. So Mr. Shin is the director of IT department. He has a BS in biology from Sun Moon University, an MS in computer science from Sacred Heart University, and also well known for making mobile applications. Mr. Shin.
Good evening, everyone. So we had so many great students in digital class this year. They created a lot of great videos, Photoshop arts, cartoons, pixel arts, animations, and so forth. Especially these students who's getting Headmaster's Award. Tonight, they kept trying to find better platforms and the ways that help them to achieve their own standard for their art pieces. I believe they will keep trying and developing in this area. They are working. The Headmaster's Award for digital class goes to Hyun, Daniel, and Alan. As a computer teacher, I believe the core ability to be a great tech engineer or hacker is finding the information and applying the solutions for the problems. These students showed their ability for it and got almost perfect grade from the test and project assignment. The Headmaster's Award for computer class goes to Sungmin, Daniel, and Nana. Publications class. First of all, I want to say thank you for all of your work in publications class. This year we made newsletters, yearbook, and several videos. Also, we took pictures for each event. Their work will be the official footage in the school history. And all of them did well, really well, in the production. The student who's getting Headmaster's Award, especially contributed a lot, and their articles and designs upgraded the standard of the newsletter and yearbook. Without further ado, Headmasters for Publications goes to Arian, Yunsan, and Jihyun. Thank you.
The final Headmaster Awards presented by our PE teacher. He took over PE for us this year. But he's mainly our online education coordinator to help establish an online certificate program. I've been coordinating 5 online courses. It's Mr. Daniel Kingsley. He has a BA in Communication Studies from Rider University. Graduated also summa cum laude. He's also an improv actor with JW Actors Studio. He's been the radio host of 107.7 The Bronx. Mr. Kingsley.
Yes, no, it's really been an honor, even during my short time, to be with the BIA family, to be a faculty here, and to be a gym teacher. One little thing about me is I love gym. It's something I've always been passionate about, and I try to give that passion to all my students during being a gym teacher. There's 4 qualities that I look for when creating a gym class. I'm committed to creating an environment of teamwork, fun, health, and good sportsmanship. And the 2 students that I awarded for the Headmaster Award for PE really established what it means to be a good team player. I was just so impressed with always going out of their way to really help everyone on the team succeed. And that was really moving for me. So it is my honor to present the Headmaster Award for PE for Tyreek Cash and Arian Fayed Costa. Thank you.
We're going to do some specialized awards now, and the first one's going to be perfect attendance. So I'm going to ask our BI front office manager, who tracks the attendance, also teaches film study course, to come up. He holds a BA in International Political Economy and Diplomacy from the University of Bridgeport, with double minor in Communications and Critical Languages. He's fluent in Russian. Mr. Nikolai Corley.
So, I won't be the first person to say that education is important. However, if you're late to school and you don't even show up to school, it might as well be worthless, right? So, out of the 50 or so students this year, only 3 have had perfect attendance and were on time the whole year. And I want to present that today, all right? So the first student we have is Adam Bodwin, Hien Fan, and Cindy Yu.
Those 3 had no tardies. There were some others that got to school every day, but had some tardies, okay, which is difficult when the dorm is in the same building, right, and somebody has a tardy. So those are the 3 that showed up every day on time. I'd like the honor roll. We have 3 categories of honor roll. Distinguished scholars, straight A's. High honor roll, 3.85 GPA without any grade less than a B+. So for example, if somebody got an 86, they wouldn't make that in one class. It could be film study class, it could be PE class, whatever. They have to have at least a B+. In the honor roll, you have to have no grade less than a B, at least a 3.3. And again, if you end up with an 82 in some class, you're not going to make the honor roll. We're going to recognize tonight, because we don't have the 4th quarter grades yet, for the first 3 quarters, and this is a little bit, what we're presenting tonight is a little bit in terms of consistency as well, okay? For example, the honor roll, maybe somebody was distinguished scholars, a 4.0 in the first quarter and a 4.0 in the second, and then they had an 86 or something in the next one. They may end up with straight A's at the end of the year, but they're going to be recognized in the honor roll instead of distinguished scholars. These are ones that were at least, though, honor roll every single quarter. And we have 6 students being recognized that always being at least on the honor roll. Okay? Becker Muhammad, Jalen, Jiyoung, Sam, Alan, and Heen. High honor roll, again, you have to be at least on the high honor roll every single quarter. And the students that achieved this were Moonsun, Sungmin, Alvia, Sam, and Cindy. And finally, those students that have all straight A's every single quarter till now, we have Yoon Sun, distinguished scholar. We have Jenny. Nana. Keita. And Micus. Now for the Community Service Awards, I'd like to invite again our Vice Headmaster, Mrs. Keiss.
Hello, everyone. So here at BIA, we recognize service as a pillar of our school. We believe our students have a lot to give, and we hope that they feel the benefit of service throughout their lives, and they understand the value of serving others. So here at BIA, we do give service opportunities to our students. We do a lot. We have a lot of partnerships out in the community, but the students I'm going to talk to you about today went above and beyond. They've gone beyond just going to the school projects. They found different ways to serve their communities, and we really want to recognize them tonight. So I have 2 levels of awards to give tonight. I have the Achievement Award, which is the category from 100 to 149 hours. Then I'll have a Merit Award that is above 150 hours. So the first Achievement Awards go to Ariane and Yunsun. We also have 2 more achievement awardees, Keita and Liam. And now I have 3 merit awards to give. Now again, these merit awardees have gone above and beyond. They've found ways to serve their community, more than 150 hours accumulated through their time here, and they've done a really good job. So the first award goes to Micus Weatherall. He has a total of 202 hours. Well done, Micus. The second award goes to Jiyoung. She has a total of 228 hours. Good job, Jiyoung. And finally, the next person that gets this award is Michael. And he has a total of 245 hours of community service. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you.
I'd like to invite Mr. An to come up, tell us a little bit about Student Council, and recognize those that have served in Student Council.
All right. Student Council, needless to say, embody leadership and engagement, but COVID year was defined by many bumps, which prevented them from really materializing their ideas. Regardless, they proved and showed me they care. I'd like to present our president, Micus Weatherall, our Presidente, and Vice President Joseph. Next, the rest of our executive committee. Yoon-sun as our treasurer, sorry. Nanami as our PR rep, and Sarah as our secretary. I can assure it's just spring allergies, I promise. And of course, all of our reps. Our international rep, Jian, who's in here with us right now, but Jian, our senior reps, Liam and Olivia, and all of our other reps, junior reps, Naira and Eileen, junior reps, Naira and Eileen, sophomore rep, Sam, and freshman rep, London. Thank you all very much.
I think you're cheering too much, Mr. Ahn. The final awards, recognitions, will be for teaching assistants. These are individuals, generally seniors, sometimes juniors, that have excellence in some area. We have one sophomore this year because he was very good in terms of computer science, that assist the teachers in various ways. The teachers request them to be able to assist in their class, assist in different aspects. They really, in many ways, took a lot of responsibility, kind of a leadership in the class. Just excellent, these teachers, teaching assistants. So let me recognize those. We have Adam, we have Songmin, I'm going to go through several, and Yoon-sun. Okay, we applaud for them. I'll go through one by one. We also have Ashley and Sarah, teaching assistants. Jiyoung and Alvia. Jenny, Kristen, Nana. And finally, Micas, Keita, and Cindy. Again, this concludes the awards we're presenting. I'd like to do a little recognition, though, in two aspects. I'm going to invite the faculty and administrators to stand up for two aspects. One, to get recognition themselves. This is an extraordinary group. It's such a harmonious school. And the faculty meets together every week and goes through the students and makes decisions for the school. Dr. Lagerteri has really created an environment here which is really uses all the skills, uses all the input from the teachers in making BIA stronger and stronger. We're really recognized by NIAS for the fact of our faculty and our coordination and the faculty meetings and things of this nature. In fact, when the school ends, we'll have some more meetings to be able to see how this year went and to prepare for next year. So one thing is I want them to be recognized, but also I think they all want to really, they feel really bad they could not individually meet with all these students and hand them these awards. And so they also would like to applaud the students. So if we could look over to the faculty and also Dr. Frank, and give them a round of applause, and they can give a round of applause to the students. This concludes our program. Let's have one more big round of applause for all the awardees. Okay. Thank you for coming, and National Honor Society members, please come and receive your awards, okay, in the front. Thank you.